How would you like to have the freedom to create and shoot your own videos? What about being able to take those videos and share them with other people who share a similar creative train of thought? With videos ranging from a campus story to a fall seasonal project, there is expressed in many ways. What would you do with the chance to use limited resources to express your desire to use creative techniques in pieces of work, or the opportunity to learn more aspects about television production that you were unaware of? What really motivated film students to pick the major that they did, and what do they have to say about it? Today, we will find out. The Humanities Communication Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now, join your host, Courtney Zam, to meet the new directors.
Edition of the New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you are about to meet are students who, when out on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 3 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they are planning, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Today, we will meet someone who has a passion for filming and editing and a goal to find a career in both of these fields, a determined individual who worked hard to create video projects which he will share with us today. We will be sitting down with him to ask him a few questions about his goals and what he has accomplished in his TV production class. Hi, Justin.
Hey.
What experiences with videos did you have before taking the TV production course?
Well, I'd always make these little videos with my friends, nothing like with a major plot behind it. It was just, we'd always record us doing, stupid stuff, just, together. I always had a general idea of what it was about. I mean, I didn't know all the camera shots by name. I would know them in my head from seeing them. But we'd always just film, us together doing stupid stuff. What I didn't know, though, was, I never used a tripod before. I was never able to, keep the camera steady. All my videos very sloppy. The camera would be moving around. Another one of my biggest problems that I had was keeping motion in the camera. Friends would move around, and I'd keep, trying to move the camera along with them instead of just zooming out and making it very simple. We'd always make these videos together. I mean, it was just like a hobby. And then we'd always dump them into our own computers at home and edit them with a very simple program where you just drag and drop and pretty self-explanatory. So before TV production, I really didn't know what Avid was or even how to use it. So when we used Avid in TV production, it was like a big wake-up call. It was like, this is some serious stuff. The stuff that I did know about TV before, TV production, especially about videos and stuff, I learned from watching TV. I would watch movies no longer for the plot or, the summary. I would watch it just to see how directors were choosing to put together movies that they wanted to put together, why they decided certain things to go, certain places, why they decided to use certain camera angles. And what really started to intrigue me with that was seeing the unique kind of camera shots that directors would use. Some people would pull the camera through the floors, like a special effects kind of shot. So all this really interested me, and that's what I knew about video before TV production. The videos that we filmed is, you can see we're not very professional, very amateur feel to them, all shaky, and that's really what I wanted to work on.
Okay. Could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
I decided to take the TV production course because it's part of my major. I'm majoring in communications, but I also wanted to, improve upon my videos. I wanted my videos to look better, not all shaky and, jumpy. I wanted it to, be able to look at it and go, wow, that's pretty good. And I also wanted to learn more how to edit. I knew just simple, basic guidelines. I wanted to learn how to do the special effects, how to get everything in there. I wanted it to look nice. So I wanted to learn more about that, and the last reason why I wanted to take TV production was because it's, you know, it's in my family. You know, my father's also a director, so I thought I would, you know, do good in this field of work.
Okay. What are some of the most useful things you've learned in the TV production course?
One of the most useful things I learned in the TV production course was how to edit with Avid. That was very interesting for me to do because I always use these Final Cut programs and just a lot of drag and drop kind of stuff. iMovie, you know, it was all simple and it was all just, you know, pretty basic and to the point. So when we got to Avid in class, I was very, you know, confused, and it was like definitely not what I was used to. Another reason why I wanted to take TV production was I wanted to learn different camera shots. I was sick of just filming it in one point of view. I was sick of, you know, just, you know, I didn't know how to do a shift focus. I didn't know how to do poor man's dissolve, or, you know, I wasn't familiar with the basic guidelines and composition. I wanted to learn the science behind it so I could apply that to what I do.
Okay.
I also wanted to learn more about like how to make things look better between films, and just how to, you know, put my work together in a different format where people would look at it in a different way. I mean, editing always helps with that. You can do special effects, but, you know, I wanted to put it together with the video too. I wanted to express it in a way where people look at it in a different light, and I feel like that TV production has really taught me to do that.
Okay. Tell us about the productions you created for the TV1 course, the sequence, the campus story, and the fall seasonal project.
The sequence was right after the learning project. It was taking what I just learned in TV, like the first thing I learned, and putting that together in a story. And what made that difficult was I wasn't really familiar with what was going on. I had trouble, you know, filming it and using the different techniques that they taught me, long shots, medium shots, you know, knowing when it's the right time to do these certain shots. But once it was completed and I saw the way that it looked, this was the first, you know, project that gave me the confidence that I needed to be able to put my best effort and my full effort into creating other projects, and I think that really helped me out. The campus story was basically the same thing as the sequence, a 3-minute silent movie, but it allowed me to take what I did in the learning project and perfect it. Like, it was like a second chance to take all my experience, knowledge now, and stuff that I learned to reformat what I did in the learning project, and it was more enhanced. It was, you know, I used different shot angles that I definitely wasn't using before, and it just really, you know, showed off my work. The fall project, that was the best project. I mean, that was fun to film. You take nature, you don't have an actor, and you portray it. It's not about how the actors are on the screen, it's about how you're shooting what's going on. And really discovered just what a difference the music makes in the projects. It was just fantastic to film, and I really enjoyed it. So I really hope to do this again. It was fun.
Okay. I know you had one project that you felt was your best. Tell us about it while we watch part of the video.
The best project is the fall project. That was, you know, like I said before, that was fun to film because it was not there's no actors, it was silent. You know, you portray it. It's whatever you want to be. It's kind of hard to explain, but you know, the music's in there and it just looks really nice. It's very slow. You can slow it down, you can speed it up to follow with the music. What I really enjoyed about this project was, you know, getting the shift focus down, the focus to defocus, and the zoom ins and the zoom outs. I think having those, you know, we were forced to put those in there, but I think it was, you know, very beneficial to learning about TV production. The shift focus I actually had a lot of trouble with because I first had to figure out how to turn off the autofocus on the camera, and then I had trouble, you know, getting the thing in front to focus and then an item in the back to focus while the front defocuses. But I think that, you know, in the end, it was my favorite project to film just because of like the whole feel that you don't need actors around. You can just do what you want.
After learning to shoot and edit these projects, what would you like to create next?
I would like to create my own stories. I did before with my friends, but I would like to create something that's more elaborate, something not just 3 minutes, but we're talking like a half hour, you know, with actual lines and camera angles and using those techniques that I learned in TV, the shift focus, different angles, using those 6 basic guidelines of composition. You know, I really like to use these and, you know, to really make a better movie where people are looking at it and not seeing it as like an amateur type of shaky film, but something where, you know, you can respect it and enjoy it.
Okay, well today we got to meet someone who has a strong passion for filming and editing and who has worked hard to put together these projects, which he has shared with us today. We wish him the best of luck in his future goals of a career in television industry, and we hope to speak with him again. Thanks for joining us for the New Directors today. And thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
This has been The New Directors, with your host Courtney Zam, directed by James Millett, and with your announcer Heather Molina. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.